Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the
What's up, everybody? It's your girl T and
Pretty Tim, what they call me, or you can call me TJ or the King of Kings, but Pretty Tim is in your city.
Anyway, before we start, welcome to Adventures of Spirits, and today is Tuesday Libations. We're not live today, not able to be, but we're faithful. We're gonna bring you the cocktails, right? Black History Month, we still rolling in all of this. And before we get started in the cocktails, let's just show y'all our t-shirts. And what are we doing right now? Minding our own Black-owned business, okay? That's how we roll, right? Minding our Black-owned business. So today, and I got some notes with me because it's a lot of history, and I'm just gonna be real. I've been busy. I ain't been able to memorize none of this stuff, but we'll be making 2 cocktails today in honor of Josephine Baker and the Harlem Renaissance era. Okay, those are the 2 cocktails that we're making today in representation of them. So before I start, I just want to give recognition to, okay, why we're making these drinks. So just want to let you all know of a little thing I put together here. So we're going to recreate some Black History cocktails. We're going to experience the Josephine Baker and the Harlem Renaissance cocktails. Those are 2 different cocktails. And both of them were created by L.P. O'Brien. She's a Bronx-born, okay? Shout out to House of X. Bronx-born, and Mel, Bronx-born, mixologist and winner of Netflix Drink Masters. If y'all remember that show, she actually was the winner of that. And in honor of Black History Month, O'Brien created 2 cocktails that celebrated the legacy of Josephine Baker and the cultural movement of the Harlem Renaissance era. So with that, let's go into the Josephine Baker cocktail, okay? So just so you know, the Josephine Baker cocktail consists of absinthe, and I usually put it in a little spray bottle. It actually comes in a big, huge bottle, you know, like big like this. But you don't really drink absinthe, like drink it like a liquor. You usually use it to either spritz it or, you know, just pour a little bit or mix a little bit in. It's not really meant to, you very seldom are you going to pour anything more than maybe a quarter of an ounce of any absinthe. But absinthe, think of it as an effervescence, sort of like when you squeeze a lime or orange or a lemon just to accent the drink, but you just spray the glass to give it that flavor, okay? And we're going to go back again with Snoop Dogg's gin. As you can see, I'm not much of a gin lover. I don't have a lot of Black-owned gins. I do have some gins, but they're not Black-owned. It's the only Black-owned gin I have. I tried looking for the other 3, but they are very hard to find. So if anybody has a list of the Black-owned gins, yes, Anwar, I know you have some, so you're gonna have to give me a list of those gins as well. We're also gonna use some lemon. We're also gonna use some banana liqueur, and then we're also gonna use some simple syrup to make the Josephine Baker. But we're also gonna have to top it off. I prefer prosecco, but since I drunk all my Black Girl Magic, we're gonna go with 19 Crimes Cali Gold, which is a brut. Snoop Dogg affiliated with 19 Crimes. So if anybody's familiar, Snoop Dogg has partnered up with 19 Crowns for their red blend wine. And he also has a brut, which is like a champagne. Okay. So this is what the Josephine Baker is going to consist of. So let's get into making this drink. Okay. I'm going to set everything over to the side. And what we're going to do is, since this isn't a high volume type of drink, we're going to put it in the coupe instead of a flute glass, but a coupe actually looks better with it. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to, let me see. Do I need you to do anything? Yes, I need you to open up this.
Where's the ice?
This right here. I don't need, hold on a second. Hold on. I was supposed to chill this, which I can. I can put water and ice in it, but actually I'm gonna, after that, do get some ice, but you don't need to fill it up, just this one right here. Because I don't need ice for the other one. Because the other one I actually chilled the glass. I just forgot to chill the coupe glass. So if you can just put ice in this one just 3/4 of the way, that'll be fine once you open that up. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray the glass with the absinthe. Okay. So if you have a bottle of absinthe, and I have a lot, and I hide the bottle because sometimes you have family members or friends that come over and they're like, oh, she hid this bottle. So does that mean I need to go ahead and drink it? This the good stuff. You could drink it if you. What the hell is wrong with you? You supposed to hold it. What you trying to do? Popping by, you ain't got to do all that. Did you poke a hole in the damn wall?
No.
Now where's the topping?
It's on the floor. We ain't gonna reuse it anyway.
I know, to put it in the trash. You gonna leave it down there?
I'm gonna get it when the live is over.
Anyway.
Damn that cork.
It that could have bust the TV, anything.
I'll buy another TV.
Anyway, we're gonna spritz the glass. If you can, put some ice in here, please.
Okay.
Oh, you don't need the scoop. Oh, well, you need to. Well, there's a little scooper in the freezer. No. Okay, so we're gonna spritz the glass. You know, just spritz it like you do anything, just to give it that aroma. Okay, and just to give you an idea of what absinthe, and I'll give you some more history about absinthe when I get over to the after my wine segment. I'll start talking about some of the liqueurs and so forth. But absinthe will put you in the mind of, like, you know, that black licorice that nobody wants to eat. Some people like the black jelly beans. Some people like the black licorice. I used to pick them things out and put them in the trash. I did not eat the black jelly beans, but that's pretty much what it tastes like. Okay, and that's exactly what it smells like. Now it smells good in a cocktail, but just eating a black jelly bean didn't taste as good. Okay, so just in case you wanted to follow me, hold on a second. If you wanted to follow the actual recipe, okay, there you go. This is called the Josephine Baker. So I'm gonna put 1.5 ounces of gin in here after I sprayed it with absinthe. Oh, I'm sorry. Not in here. I'm gonna pour it in there. Put it in here. All right. 1.5 ounces. Then you have 3/4 ounce of lemon. All right. Then you have, where's my banana? Banana liqueur. You're going to do 1/2 ounce of your banana liqueur. And where's my simple syrup? Here it goes. So it says 2 tablespoons of simple syrup, which is actually a tablespoon is about 1 ounce of simple syrup. So I'm going to do 1 ounce of simple syrup. All right.
It still smell like black jelly beans.
You know, you smell the Jack. That's because you smell it on the glass. So we're gonna shake this. Ooh, fingers is numb now. So normally you don't have to shake it in ice. You can always chill the glass, or you can do both. But I forgot to chill the glass, so I just chilled it in here. So we're gonna pour this in. And it's not supposed to fill up the glass because this is a lot of flavor. Okay. This is a lot of flavor. This drink is actually like it's like a champagne type drink. So then you're gonna top it off with your champagne. I would have used prosecco, but I have yet to find a black-owned prosecco. I've seen black-owned champagnes, black-owned sparkling wines. I've seen that, even some like virgin wines, like just sparkling cider. But I have yet to find a black-owned prosecco. I just prefer prosecco because the actual taste of it is like a happy medium between that dryness and the sweetness. So as you can see, I'm going to let the bubbles flow. But this is the Josephine Baker. So here's your Josephine Baker. Now let's see what that tastes like. Because to me, it just looks like a champagne. But I'm curious to know how all of this flavor actually tastes in your mouth. So I'm going to let the assistant taste it.
See, I just got beat out the court. Now I got to taste the nasty black jelly beans.
Yes.
Not bad.
See. Sometimes when things go together, it may not be so bad. So
That's not bad.
See, and when you put the champagne and stuff in here, it actually gets rid of that
black jelly
taste.
bean
Exactly.
And turn it into more like a plain jelly bean.
This is good. And just so you know, the actual recipe called for just a regular gin, but this one was a strawberry flavored gin, which is Snoop Dogg's gin, black owned. So it actually added that flavor. I think it's better because of that versus just a regular gin, right?
Yes.
Had it been a regular gin, that we probably would have tasted more of that jelly bean and all that other type of flavor. But the Snoop Dogg's gin with the Josephine Baker, perfect with it. You like it?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Actually, very good. Very, very, very good. All right, so let's go to our next cocktail. So our next cocktail, and I'm going to read my notes. Can you get the champagne top, which is actually in the top drawer? Right there. As soon as you open it, it should be right there to your right. Yep. If you can cover this up, push it in, and go put it in the refrigerator for me, please. Thank you very much. So this next drink is the Harlem Renaissance. Okay. And it was an artistic movement that emerged in the upper Manhattan neighborhood of New York City in the 1920s. Team NYC. New York folks. Hey. All right. It was a time of great cultural and intellectual activity characterized by a renewed interest in African American art, literature, music, and academic life. The Harlem Renaissance was a significant period in the development of African American culture and identity, as well as in the broader history of American life. It helped to elevate and celebrate the contributions of Black artists and writers and brought new attention to issues of racial identity, equality, and civil rights. So the recipe below was inspired, the Harlem Renaissance was inspired by the Harlem Renaissance era, the artists of that era with the flavors of cognac, bitters, and more. So for those who are on the more on the cognac side, this will be your drink. For those who don't really like the brown liquor, the Josephine Baker is your move. The Josephine Baker is your move, but the Harlem Renaissance, perfect. So let's get into it. So this one calls for cognac, and this time instead of using Shay, which I've already featured Shay in my cognac segment, I'm going to feature Douce, which is actually one of my favorite cognacs, actually. But now that I've tasted Shay, I actually like Shay, but you know what? I like Shay to drink neat or over ice, but Douce to me, I actually like Douce when I'm mixing cocktails. So Douce, of course, Jay-Z is affiliated with Douce. So just to let you know, and this is a cognac. This is a VSOP, which means it has been aged over the 2-year mark. Okay. It also calls for simple syrup. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. Calls for simple syrup. It also calls for just some filtered water. So I use some chilled purified water. Same thing. Chilled purified water. It also calls for orange bitters, Angostura bitters, and some fresh mint. And it will consist of a lime wedge, not a wheel. So you're going to cut this into a lime wedge. You know what a lime wedge is? So a lime wedge is, you ever seen a wedge where you could take it and squeeze it? It looked like a little 1/4 of the lime. That's all that is. You cut this into like 4 pieces and a corner of it is the wedge. Got it? Okay.
Trying to set pretty timid up for failure, but it's all.
I'm not setting you up for failure. It's a wedge. Do you need to Google it?
No.
You sure? No. It's a wedge. You don't know what a wedge of a lime is? Okay, you know when you get your water at the restaurant and they put lemon in there and it's like a little slither of lemon? That's what a wedge is.
It look like a whole.
No, it ain't no half a lemon nowhere. Anyway, we're going to make this drink, and this drink calls for it to be made in a mixing glass so you can actually see how it's made. So this glass is actually called a Yari mixing glass. So this is a mixing glass, and we're going to mix it live here. Okay. And because the glass is actually being chilled, I don't need ice because this is a cocktail. If you notice, there's no citrus going in here. If there's no citrus, you stir it. If there's citrus in there, you shake it. Okay, so just remember that. All right, so let's get into this. Okay, so we have 2 ounces of cognac. Where's my cognac? All right. 2 ounces of cognac. Quarter ounce of simple syrup. Some cold filtered water, a half an ounce of filtered water. And for some reason it said filtered water. So that's what we're going to do.
Probably anybody will know if water filtered or not if you drink it.
Well, this is purified. It just means this is no different than like the water you put, like the distilled water you put in your CPAP machine. Then we're going to put 2 dashes of orange bitters. Ouch.
That sure didn't look like 2 dashes.
That was
looked
2
like
dashes.
a sugar.
No, it's 2 dashes.
That's a sugar.
It was 2 dashes. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. 1, 2. See?
So she did
There's
2 dashes.
No, that was 2 because you don't want to put too much because it's very aromatic. It will overwhelm it. And then you're going to stir it. All right. Now it says to strain it, but there's no reason to strain it, so I'm not going to strain it. But in the meantime, if Pretty Timmy would kindly cut this line and give me a wedge, please. Thank you very much. While he gives me a wedge, we're going to pour this into the chilled glass. Let me pour out the water and ice. So you see it's frosted, so it's a chilled glass. So we're going to pour this into a rock glass. Now, it says don't put any ice in there, but it's kind of low, right? Don't you think? And because it's low, I'm like, why didn't they tell me to put it in one of these glasses? To me, I just feel like it's very low and it just doesn't make any sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some more, like make 2 drinks worth, and I'm going to put a sphere of ice in there. Okay, so let me go get a sphere of ice. That is not a wedge.
That is a wedge.
It is not.
What does that look like?
That is a corn.
You said cut it in 4 pieces.
Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. That's okay. Do me a favor and cut me a wheel then. Cut me a wheel out that little corner. I'll be right back, y'all.
I'm gonna quit this job. I'm gonna quit this job.
Okay, let me put this ice in here. I don't want it to drop in here, so I'm carefully putting it in here. All right, so I'm gonna put some more. Am I gonna measure it? No, because I'm just gonna eyeball it. 1, 2. All right. This is a 1/4 ounce, so it's 1, 2. Water. 1, 2. Orange bitters. 1, 2. Angostura bitters. 1, 2. Why that ice look like it got? Don't look like it got little sparkly little hairs in it. I know, but don't look like little hairs in it. Mm-hmm. So now I'm gonna stir it. All right. And it says to put your mint in here. And what is wrong with you?
It is the wheel.
You can't even look at it, y'all. Look at this. This look like a wheel to you. Lord have mercy. Okay, this is what I'm doing. No, I'm doing it this way. Good Lord have mercy. It won't stay. I'm going to lean it up against the mint, y'all. I'm going to lean it up against the mint. Look at this. It won't even stay. Look at it. Oh, my Lord.
It ain't no but garnishes.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put it in the side of the glass like they do some of the drinks. So just leave it here. So here you go. Harlem Renaissance. Okay. So you ready to taste it? Pretty Timmy? How I taste?
Not bad.
Not bad. I don't know. Your face all browned up and stuff. Is it because of what you smell or what you taste?
No, it's the cognac. I'm not allowed to drink brown. It's not bad.
Ooh, this is good, y'all. Oh my God, this is good. I don't know. I understand that you don't like it, but this right here, this bit right here, this right here.
It's cause of that flat wheel in there. That's what it is.
Whatever. This was delicious. This right here, this Harlem Renaissance is the bomb. I don't care what nobody say. It is the bomb. The bomb diggity. Okay, come on, mouse. What are you doing? Okay. This is delicious, y'all. So here you got your Josephine Baker and you got your Harlem Renaissance. And these are your Black History cocktails made by, what is her name? LP or LB O'Brien? What is her name? LP O'Brien, the winner of the Netflix Drink Masters. And she did this specifically for Black History Month. So if we still got the other half of February to go, it's only February, what, 15th?
Yes.
February 15th, you got a whole nother, not 15 days. 13 days left because it's 28 or 29. Is it a leap year this year?
Leap year.
Okay. So you got 14 days left.
14 days.
So you got 14 days left. Please make these drinks. If you're not a brown liquor person, you want something light, a little airy, a little more refreshing. You want some bubbles, go ahead and make the Josephine Baker. If you're the type that like whiskey, bourbon, cognac, you like the brown liquor cocktail type thing, not too sweet and it's not strong, it balances it out just perfect, do the Harlem Renaissance. You will not be disappointed. So, which one did you like the best?
I don't like to lay down brown. I'm going to go with the Josephine Baker.
Okay, well, here you go. All right. And before we toast out, y'all, just want to give you an update. If you like this video, you like to see more like it, please hit the like button in addition to subscribing and turn on that notification button. Now, I normally have my videos and lives set on the schedule, put on your calendar, even if you didn't set your notifications. But there's sometimes that I may spring up and do a live every now and again, depending on what's going on. What you doing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, just so you know what's coming up. So catch tomorrow. Catch the, oh crap, what's my video for tomorrow?
I don't know about no old crap video.
No. God dog it. I forgot. Oh no, I'm sorry. Black owned vodka, rum, and gin. Next week, Monday, there will not be a video. However, Tuesday Libations, we will be live next Tuesday, and that one will be called the Bubbly. So all of our cocktails will be all champagne and prosecco related. And then next week, Wednesday, for Spirit Scrutiny, we will be talking about Black history. Oh my Lord. I forgot just that quick. Hold on, y'all. I did all my videos so fast that I forgot what the heck I got coming up, y'all.
Well, at least it ain't a beat pretty tender moment. You see, it's hard being an assistant. It's hard being an assistant. I got to keep cutting up this garnishment to prove my worth. I'm like Harpo from The Color Purple.
What you talking about? Prove your worth? What you talking
hate
about?
wheels. Now when I went from wheels,
what you mean you hate wheels?
Now you can't cut a wedge. You know what a wedge is? Yes, I know what a wedge is.
Anyway, like I said,
that is a wedge.
That is not a wedge. A wedge is when you take the line and you cut it the long way, not the short way. It looked long where you can squeeze it.
That's a banana. That's a banana.
You know what? Whatever.
She shouldn't stay in banana.
Anyway, next week, Tuesday on the 27th, we have bubbly cocktails for Tuesday libations. And then on Spirit Scrutiny, next week, Wednesday on the 28th, we have Black-owned whiskey, which is really the Uncle Nearest lineup. Okay, so if you like that sort of content, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, and join us accordingly. So you said that you like your drink, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, then let's have a toast then.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Cheers. You all have a good week.
Come back. You might need to save Pretty Timmy.
Let's have a